Thank you very much for stopping by the Random Green channel. Today, it might be a little too early to go over the predictions because it's not for another couple months yet, but I figured, hey, there's a lot of college gridiron teams, college football teams that I really want to go through. Now, Michigan State Spartans, Michigan State University is, really known for their football. I mean, they're really known for their basketball, I should say, but their tradition is heavily into the football. Even though they haven't won a lot of national titles, and it's not like they're their most storied program. I mean, obviously, if the University of Michigan won it last year, their big rival, they're probably much known for their football. But Michigan State has a lot of tradition when it comes to football. And now that last year was a debacle, if you're a Michigan State fan, you will remember the fact that Mel Tucker was let go over a scandal that I don't want to get into. The interim coach, I don't know where he went. I mean, he might still be at the program. Maybe he went somewhere else. But Jonathan Smith from Oregon State took over Michigan State. And it's hard to say, obviously, when you're making a prediction. Look at the predictors on ESPN that make millions of dollars just to tell you their prediction, and they turn out to be wrong. And I could be wrong too, of course. But anyway, this is not like some elaborate video where it's going to be going into the players and like their great-grandfather's middle name and all that stuff. And I'm just going to go over the basics. Jonathan Smith, again, took over Michigan State from Oregon State. I think that's a good fit. Hopefully, time will tell. Again, Michigan State, they open up with Florida Atlantic. I'm going to say a win because Florida Atlantic, again, they're good. They're a hot and cold team. But I say that's a win. Former coach is now at Ole Miss, Lane Kiffin, but that's another side point. At Maryland, Maryland's tough. I think that's going to be tough on the road. I think it's going to be a loss. The new coach that took over Maryland's doing a great job. Anyway, Prairie View A&M, not knowing. I mean, they're a 1AA program, and I think that's going to be a win for Michigan State. At Boston College, at this point, I will say a loss. So at this point, 2-2. Then they play against Ohio State. They haven't beaten them for 8 or 9 years. Again, it's been a while. And I don't see this changing. I think Ohio State's going to go into East Lansing and pound them. 4 or 5, 6 touchdowns. And same at Oregon. I think it's going to be the same way. I think Oregon's a really good team, coached by a younger coach. He came from Georgia. I'm sorry, guys, if I don't have the names. But he did, anyway, it was defense coordinator for Georgia. And then, anyway, so at this point, they're 2-4. They got a bye week, and then they play Iowa. Iowa's not known for their offense, at least not the last couple of years, few seasons. The coach's son went to, I think he was already, even last year, he might have been at, I think Maryland. He went to Maryland, maybe, or Boston, maybe, I don't know, somewhere. The offense coordinator, Kirk Ferentz, Adam Ferentz, or whatever, Keith Ferentz, or whatever his name is, went to somewhere else. So, but still, I think after going 2-4, they'll get ready. After a bye week, they'll settle down their talent, and then they'll upset Iowa. At 3-4, then at Michigan, I just don't see them going to Michigan and winning. This might not be as bad as it was last year, a 49-0 game. That was just absolutely a massacre at home. I see Michigan winning that game, and I don't think it'd be as bad as 49-0. I'd say 38-10 or 38-17, something like that. Indiana at home. Spartans will get the W there. Then they have another bye. At Illinois, I think Illinois is going to win. That'll be a close game. Home against Purdue. That could go either way. I'll say a win against Purdue at home. And then home against Rutgers. Rutgers might be one. Greg Schiano. It's his second stint there. I think they're gonna. I think they're gonna get beat by Rutgers. I think Rutgers is gonna be a good team. So let's see here. Win against Florida Atlantic, lost against Maryland. Prairie View A&M win. Lost Boston College, and then Ohio State and Oregon, 2-4. 3-4 against Iowa, 3-5 against Michigan, 4-5 against Indiana, 4-6 against Illinois, 5-6 against Purdue, and 5-7 against Rutgers. Or the record wise, I'm going over now, not the score or anything, but 5-7. I say it's fair because you can't expect them to go, and it very well could happen where I could be wrong, and hopefully I am. They do really good, and they upset some teams. I don't think they're even undefeated, but 5-7. Michigan State for 2024. Again, it's kind of early, but hey, there's a lot of teams to cover, and I want to get through some teams. I'm not going to be able to get through all of them, but anyway, thank you for watching.